Welcome, Shotgun Warriors! I know you're suffering because this meta is now primaries. Or sidearms, I'm not really sure anymore, but hopefully they're gonna fix that. Anyway, I'll answer the most important question first. Yes, I am wearing a bear onesie right now, and if you ask Bookable, he does approve. If you don't know what a onesie is, type in bear onesie on Google, and you'll find out. I promise you, it's not porn.
Why the fuck would I approve of you wearing a fucking onesie? Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Have you seen a onesie? And yes, Bear Onesie is the name of his own personal porn site of himself masturbating to Destiny characters. Eris Morn. Yeah, no onesie.
Thank you, Bookable, for interrupting my personal video, which is my video, but you know, you can always go back to Overwatch, you bastard. Anyway, please, if you could hit 35 likes, it'll mean a lot to me, seriously. This took a while, and all your support is greatly appreciated. Now, before we get into the first drill, you have to choose your favourite primary. I recommend the hand cannon because they are the most competitive guns, obviously. I wouldn't switch between an IS Lunar or Palindrome because the recoil patterns are completely different, and if you go backwards and forwards, it can throw off your primary shot, which is quite annoying. Just do this, by the way, go into Rustic Lands, go against this wall, and fire this gun against a wall. If it's an IS Lunar or a Palindrome, you have to know the recoil pattern. Then after that, try and fire it and keep the bullets as tightly compact as you can possibly do it, okay? This is what Ramblinnn told me, and this is what frostbolt told me. If you can do this without aim assist, it's a lot easier when you go into a game and have the aim assist of your opponent against you. A much more difficult skill is trying to keep the bullets compact whilst moving, because you have zero aim assist. You can do this in the IS Lunar. Again, look at this. Look at the complete different recoil pattern, how the IS Lunar kicks right. And you can do this with a Hawk Saw, which is a pulse, and it's pretty simple. It just kicks a little bit left, and you don't really have any difficulty making a nice circle there. After you've mastered this, you're going into Rumble, okay? Why Rumble? Because you get 1v1s, and you can practice going against one person at a time. You should be aiming for head, body, body. And in this first game, you should go in and challenge as many people as possible. Just run at them and aim head, body, body. Why you do head, body, body is because in a gunfight, after a while, you're going to get flinched. That's how this game works. It's flinch versus flinch, strafe versus strafe, and who can land their shots. So always aim head, body, body. I'm now going to apologise because in this video, sometimes I don't go head, body, body. Sometimes I go miss, 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 body, body, head, body, body. But that's just me. I'm not very good at the game. That's why I do these drills, because I'm not naturally gifted, and I practice all the time. Every time I go into Destiny, I do these 3 drills. So when you're going to Rumble, just go after them, head, body, body, try and get as many primary fights as possible. And if you die, it doesn't matter. You can rage, you can throw shit, you can beat the shit out of Bookable, you can kick Bookable in the nuts, it doesn't matter. Just do this, okay? It's a very, very good drill. And you should always do this when you want to warm up for something important, like trials or sweats. Just go into a Rumble game and start warming up.
Lost the lead.
I'm going to bring strafe into this conversation as well, as people always want to know, like, how do you strafe, and how's the best way to strafe, and there's been a few good videos about it, but I'm going to choose 2 of my favourite people. Wish You Luck has a great strafe. He is a great trials player, you know, he's playing on 4.16 this weekend, but what they say from Wish You Luck and Cooch, and a lot of them, you'll see that what they do when they strafe is they strafe into their opponents, okay? It's not like they just spam left, right, left, right, left, right really fast on your left thumbstick. They're actually going into their opponent because they believe strafe into your opponent, therefore you can land your shots, because sometimes if you strafe, it can mess up your own shot, and it might take 5 or 6 shots for you to actually kill them, instead of gradually going left, right, into their body the whole time, and that strafe should suffice, okay? Now, after a couple games, one of the things you should be focusing on the whole time is pacing your shots, okay? It's all well and good if you can fire the gun as fast as possible. That's my issue. I can fire it super fast. I can fire it as fast as humanly possible. But I'll miss a lot sometimes, and that's a big issue. And if my shot's off, and I'm firing as fast as possible, I'm not going to have a good day. It's going to be a lot of raging and a lot of kicking Bookable in the nuts. But one of the things you have to really focus on is just nailing those shots, controlling the shots, okay? Don't panic and spam the trigger. Make sure it's... don't mention it, don't mention it. Run away from the Stormcaller. Run away from the Stormcaller. Don't mention it. This is a primary. This is not something you just flick on their head like a sniper if you're doing a quick twitch shot. You've got to control it. Head, body, body. That's why we do the first drill of controlling the recoil without aim assist. You always bring it back to them in a controlled manner. So you don't just suddenly flick left because you're panicking. You do it. You always have to pace your shots. But bad language. Pace your shots so you control it in all manners. Even if you're getting shot, you can control it. You know, that's why you pace. These are a lot of tips, and obviously you can break this up. You can do one game where the first drill is obviously just focusing on getting as many one-on-ones as possible, and you can focus on pacing your shots. The next game you can focus more on strafing into their body and so on. Obviously, don't just put it all together because that would just be a real massive clusterfuck in the brain, and then you might end up getting, I won! Fuck yeah! Sorry, back to serious. With the sidearm, you can see a little bit better of me strafing because these engagements here, I have a Hawksworn and sidearm. Obviously, my Hawksworn's a bit longer range, my sidearms are close up. And you can always see when I'm in these 1v1 engagements, I'm always strafing towards the person instead of just going left, right, it's like an idiot. And another thing I usually do, personally, I'm not a good player, so I'm a really good person to work with if you're having issues, because I'm naturally not a good player, but with these drills, I play pretty good. I'm not the best, but I'm not the worst. So I'm always going towards them, and maybe moving left and right out of cover, but I'm never going left and right, like, sporadically, like everybody else does for some strange reason. And also, it's always good to jump up there and throw a lightning grenade, and then just run at a person head first and try and melee them so you get the trade. You know, that's really smart, Greed, you know, good job. In this second drill, always have cover around you, so you can go back in it if you're damaged or something, you always have a way to get out. Or head glitch, or do something so basically it tests the other person's shot. See, this guy barely even touched me with that. And he has to resort to grenades, the stickiness, because obviously he hasn't bought himself a pair of thumbs yet. Anyway, always have cover around you so you can cover yourself. So fucking not funny. Anyway, this is what you can do in the second drill. Have cover, work on that primary shot, head, body, pacing your shots. That's a great example of pacing right there. The guy was head glitching me, I came out, I thought this guy hasn't got a primary shot, so I'm going to just go super slow, made sure I hit 3 headshots, it was perfect, and I thought I'd just steal that guy's kill for the sake of it. Again, this guy's weak, I'm obviously going to come around the corner. I don't know why people don't do this, but you should always slide around corners. The reason why I slide around corners the whole time, and you'll see Frost sliding around corners or Ramblinnn, is because it takes you off the radar for a brief period of time, so they're like, oh, where are you? And then you show up, and then you end their life. Another prime example of a guy without a primary, trying to sidearm me from about halfway across the map. That was silly, wasn't it? And this is another great example here. Look, I'm head glitching this box here. You know, I might be a fat titan, but this is covering half my body. There you go, I won the fight, just like that. This drill's very simple. Just always have a cover around you. I don't need to say anything else, do I? Have cover around you. The third and final drill, which I'm not going to show on video because, honestly, it would be so boring. I think everybody would just die. But it is a good one to do. It's especially just don't die. I know, right? But these tips are from somebody called Cool Guy. It's honestly a great player, very smart about this game. But just don't die. Just it's so boring though. Just hide around cover, and if you're not 100% sure of winning an engagement, you run away. And eventually, if you keep doing this in Rumble the whole time, it will translate to all other games, and you actually improve a lot. Like, as soon as I start playing Rumble and start practicing these things over and over again, you just naturally improve and get a better understanding of the game. Anyway, I hope this video was informative and slightly funny. I was trying to be like, at least a bit serious, but I couldn't help it. And if you have any questions, leave in the comment section. I'll try to answer it with a penis joke or something stupid like that. And if anybody made it this far, let me know if you want to see a For Honor gameplay. I downloaded it, I'm shit at it, but just let me know, okay? Much love, everybody.